We know they're a good team. It's going to be a tough game. It's always tough going against that defense for us as an offense. So it's going to be a good game. We can't wait. We know that Ford Field's going to be rocking. I know fans can't wait either. But I wouldn't say any enhanced eagerness. I would just say we know, stakes might be a little higher, but it's just another game for us. We played in a lot of big games this year, so just the next one in front of us.
How wild is this, having two 14-win teams this late in the season not clinch the division?
Yeah, is this the most wins that's ever been? Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. I think the rules should be changed. I think, obviously, if you win a division, you should obviously make a playoff spot. But having a 14-win team, having to go on the road is kind of crazy. But I guess, I don't make the rules. So hopefully we can get a win and get home field advantage. But whatever happens, we both have a spot in the playoffs. So we might see each other again after this game.
Dan, watching them play, does anything stand out to you when you guys played them the first time around?
They're a good defense. They show a lot of different looks on defense. That light is bright as hell. Sorry. I looked over there one time. I'm looking back. The defense they're one of the best defenses in football just because of, obviously they have good players on defense, but they're coached well. They show a bunch of different looks. They try to confuse you. So as an offense, you got to be tuned into, your checks, everything, different looks, disguises. So they put a lot of pressure, on you as an offense. But at the end of the day, I feel like, we got to go out there and just understand what we're getting into. Obviously, we're preparing all week for them. Got a pretty good plan, but the plan isn't done yet. But we got to just, trust our reads, not try to do too much.
Outside of seeing in football, knowing that you guys had the early bye week, what would a bye week mean for you guys, having a week off?
I think it would be big. We have a lot of injuries, obviously. But just to be able to get some rest, I think would be nice. But either way, I feel like we'll be fine. Whether it's going on the road or having a bye week and playing at home, I think we're built for either or. We got the best fans in the world to help us if we were at home and if we weren't at home. We've been pretty good on the road this year. So either way, I think we'll be fine. But we'd love to have home field advantage in the playoffs.
How much does your connection with Jared really come in handy against a blitz-happy defensive coordinator like Brian, and the fact that you are kind of that hot receiver for Jared? How much do you think that connection really kind of comes into play in this game?
Yeah, I think it's huge. I think for a quarter, I don't play quarterback, but for a quarterback, I feel like when there's a lot of things happening, a lot of moving parts on defense, sometimes you look for your guys, whether that's, me, Laporta, J-Mo, whoever it is, Jameer at running back, Leaf. Anyone that he feels comfortable with, which I think he feels comfortable with a lot of us, which makes it so great for us, I feel like, as an offense, because if it's not me, it's going to be J-Mo. If it's not him, it's going to be our tight end, whoever it is, whoever has that matchup, the one-on-one matchup, Jared's going to find. He does a great job of distributing the ball, not forcing anything. He's been great all year doing that. So he's going to be ready. He's locked in. And, like I said, we can't wait for the game. We just got to make sure we prepare the right way and are ready on Sunday.
The last 3 straight games you played against Minnesota, you had a receiving touchdown, 100+ yards. Just talk about what's been working for you against them, their defense in the last few games you played against them.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I just have had pretty good games against them recently. But they're a good defense. They show a bunch of different stuff. They're one of the top-ranked defenses in this league for a reason. They create turnovers. So we got to take care of the football. And, whether it's man, whether it's zone, whether it's their cover 0, whether they drop 8, whatever it is, you got to try to find, the open holes on the zone. And then if it's man, you got to try to create separation. And I think, like I said, Jared, our coaches, Coach Johnson, just everyone, I feel like we're tuned in to this game plan, but we got to keep going because, this is not the same time we played them last time. I feel like they've gotten better as a defense, and so it's only going to get tougher for us.
I'm sorry if you've spoken about this season, just the hook and ladders and the success with all of them. Can you take us back to this, maybe the beginning of that being implemented into the game plans regularly and why they've been so successful for you guys?
Yeah, I think, we started implementing it this training camp. We ran it, I believe, in training camp, and it worked out. I threw it to Jameer, and it worked out in training camp. And then I think the first time we ran in the game was against the Cardinals and ended up scoring. And then, to me, it's not too much of a trick play. It's kind of an easy play. You run it under with the guy coming from the side. It's kind of like a misdirection. And and it's not obviously if someone's near me or the guy catching it, it can be kind of dangerous because it's a fumble. But if no one's near the guy catching it and I just toss it to him and it's a soft toss, you get speed coming one way through the other way, and it's kind of tough to defend. So it's been working for us. I think I ran like 5 of them, but pretty sure defense is now going to be in tune to it. So we'll see what happens. Maybe we have